Hey David, so we're looking at your activity, so let's start with task 1. You're perfectly right that the constant term is 240, but let's look at what that actually means. Let's look here at what x is, because remember that in order to get our constant term, we're plugging in zeros for the x's, right? That's how this whole equation would just give us the constant term if these were 0. And so x being 0, it says right here, x is the number of $1 increases. So it's not that the tacos sold is 0, it's that the number of $1 increases is 0. Okay, now for here, we need to see the taco price is going to be a little bit different. So remember that x is the number of $1 increases. We're starting at $4 for each taco. So if the value of x is 0, so there's no increase, then the taco price will be 4. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to plug in 0 into this equation right here to get the number of tacos sold. And then, therefore, that'll tell us the daily revenue, because we know that if x is 0, the tacos are still $4. So once we plug in 0 here, that tells us the number, and we multiply that by 4 to get our revenue. Now for here, if the value of x is 1, that's a $1 increase. So now that's going to be $5 per taco. Plug in x to find the number of tacos, and however many tacos you sell, you multiply that now by $5. And then so on and so forth. Now here for task 2, you're perfectly right with part A, but now let's look at part B. It says x is the number of watches sold here. So for part B, it's asking for the denominator, which is the bottom of the fraction. So that's x, and it tells you right here, x is the number of watches sold. Okay, now for here, we need to separate these two fractions. So we can always separate the top and put each term over the bottom. So 200x minus 300 all over x would give us 200x over x minus 300 over x. Okay, 200x over x minus 300 over x. Now after we fix that to be 200x over x minus 300 over x, now you will just adjust a little bit what those two mean.